Hello, everyone, and welcome to an Andy Makes a Friend, Planescape Torment, Episode 1, as you can see on the screen. Hello to everybody in chat. Let me fix the chat window so that people can actually see who is chatting. That what's up that was on screen was from Liz. So hi everybody. How are you? I hope you're having a good Tuesday. So basically, I've never played Planescape Torment before. And I saw it on sale. I wanted to pick it up. I wanted to try it. So I'm going to play it. This is the Enhanced Edition. You can get it on Steam. I got it on Steam. Let me think. If there was anything else I wanted to say about this. Oh, yes. So as I've never played before, if you have any tips, tricks, etc., let me know in the comments. I can't remember. What are the current Twitch rules on video game sound effects and stuff like that? I turned off the music because I can't remember what that is. Do I have to? Should I just leave the game muted, or I mean that's not necessarily fun for everyone, or because I can just leave it my desktop audio muted. I can't remember what the current Twitch rules are. If someone in chat knows, let me know. I won't start until someone chimes in with that. But basically that's really it. I think sound effects are fine. Okay. Yes, I hope everyone in chat is doing well. I've heard of Planescape Torment. I've just never played it. And we recently even had a one-shot, a Planescape one-shot on the channel. The Last Will and Testament of Shremeshka the Marauder, a sort of postscript to Task Force Unlikely's 58 episode arc. So yeah, there's that. So with that, I'll unmute this and we'll get started. New life. Oh god. Oh good, I can be a Frankenstein. Let's see. Excellent. It's point buy. Okay. So let's see. So if I... Okay. So let's see, is it true? No, okay, it's not true D&D point buy where over a certain level costs more. So let's see, what do we want to play? I am in the Nameless One. I love Frankenstein. So is it Planescape? Oh, hold on. Is it Planescape that goes by old D&D rules? Yes, I believe. I assume this uses an older edition rules, probably second edition. I know the Baldur's Gate games do. Let's see. Oh, and hello to Liz, Soup, and Dylan in chat. Let's see. It's Soup says it's really only issues with VODs having video game music, and even then it's only licensed music. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Like, yeah, Madden games and sports games use a lot of just pop songs, rock songs, and stuff like that. Let's see. Good. Especially when I go high mental stats for Frankenstein. So let's see. So let's see. What do I want to do? Oh, I don't. I feel like the plus. Oh, okay. I see. It's okay. Let's see. In D&D, what do I usually play? I was just talking to Marty about this. I usually play non-casters as a player character. I've played 2 barbarians. or every main PC I've ever had in 5th edition has been a non-caster. I've played 2 barbarians and a monk, kind of the longest term. I've also briefly played a cleric and a druid. I don't play your character a lot of dungeons of 5th edition. In 4E, I was a bard and an invoker. I'm sure invokers aren't in this. So, but the character I'm currently working on that I've been thinking about a lot is a sorcerer. Now, I don't know if we have sorcerers in this. I don't know when, they get introduced and stuff like that. So let's see. I've got 21 character points to spend. So if I put 1 in everything, what does that do? Nothing. I got 15 more to spend. What if I just did 1 in it? How average can I be? That seems boring, right? Okay, so as it is my first playthrough, it's probably good to and knowing how I'll probably play things. So for hold on. So for the forehead is very strong. They're a strong boy. So for Torment, it's interesting because you can basically specialize into a class later. Fighter, rogue, spellcaster. Okay. And yes, and CC playing a rogue or a sorcerer who looks like a rogue. I always go, oh, right, it's an old BioWare game, or not BioWare, but yeah, I mean it is. But is that not? No. Why is the chat box not displaying names? That's frustrating. Charisma. Yeah, I like having chat options. Okay. So let's go decent charisma. Let's have some hit points. Since I don't know what I'm doing. I don't want to be... There. I'll take strength as a dump stat. Because then I could be a sorcerer. Or, a rogue, like build. Okay. That seems fine to me. But again, I have no context. Sneaky Frankenstein. The best kind. Always just appearing out of sheds and woods, speaking French. I'm gonna do it. Oh yeah, I'm Frankensteining. What happened to this person?
Hey, Chief. You okay? You playing corpse or you putting the blinds on the dusties? I thought you were a deader for sure.
Okay, hold on a second, sorry. How do you do, fellow Planescaper? Yes. Yeah, no. And it's wacko himself. Rob Paulson, right? Rob's what? It's wacko. Okay. So, bunch of Planescape slang. So, let's see. Mort. Who am I? How about you? Start. Who are you? I think I asked you first, Skull. Yeah, and I asked you second. What's your name? I don't know. I can't remember. You can't remember your name? Well, next time you spend a night in this burg, go easy on the bub. Name's Mort. I'm trapped in here too. Trapped. Yeah, since you haven't had time to get your legs yet, here's the chant. Oh, Planescape. I've tried all the doors, and this room is locked tighter than a chastity belt. Where is this place? It's called the Mortuary. It's a big black structure with all the architectural charm of a pregnant spider. Oh, it was designed by Lothites? Am I dead? Well, you look dead. Not from where I'm standing. You got scars aplenty, though. Looks like some Burke painted you with a knife. All the more reason to give this place the laugh before whoever carved you up comes back to finish the job. How bad are they? They don't look good from here, but... well, the carvings on your chest aren't too bad, but the ones on your back... Say, looks like you got a whole tattoo gallery on your back, Chief. Spells out something. Oh, what do they say? Looks like you come with directions. Let's see. It starts with... I know you feel like you've been drinking a few kegs of Styx Wash, but you need to center yourself. Among your possessions is a journal that'll shed some light on the dark of the matter. Farrod can fill you in on the rest of the chant, if he's not in the dead book already. Does it say anything else? Yeah, there's a bit more. Let's see. It goes on. Don't lose the journal, or you'll be up the sticks again. And whatever you do, don't tell anyone who you are or what happens to you, or they'll put you on the quick pilgrimage to the crematorium. I'm tongue-tied. Let me take a drink of water. Do what I tell you. Read the journal, then find Farrod. Yeah, geez. No wonder my back hurts. There's a damn novel written there. As for the journal I'm supposed to have with me, was there one with me while I was lying here? No, you were stripped to the skins when you arrived here. Besides, looks like you got enough of a journal penned on your body. What about this Farrod fellow? Nobody I know, but then again, I don't know many people. Still, some Burks got to know where to find Farrod. Once we get out of here, that is. How do we get out of here? Well, all the doors are locked, so you'll need the key. Chances are one of the walking corpses in the room has it. Oh, good. Yeah, the mortuary keepers use dead bodies as cheap labor. The cheapest. The corpses are dumb as stones, but they're harmless and won't attack you unless you attack first. What, you think... I don't want to kill them. What, you think it's going to hurt their feelings? They're dead! But if you want a bright side of this, if you kill them, at least they'll have a rest before their keepers raise them up to work again. Okay. Well, before you do that, arm yourself first. I think there's a scalpel on one of the shelves around here. Let's see. Search the shelves in the room for a weapon to attack zombies with. When you find one, go to the inventory screen, the backpack button in the lower right. Okay. And arm yourself. If you wish to examine any items you find, right-click on them in the inventory screen. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay. One last thing. Those corpses are slow as molasses, but getting punched by one of them is like being kissed by a battering ram. If they start getting an edge on you, remember you can run, and they can't. Use it to keep some distance if you need to recover. Note, to run, either toggle run on in the option screen or hold down the shift key. And and left-click on the area you want to run. If you are in danger of dying, use running to keep your distance from the zombies while you recover. Okay. Let's see. One of Andy's favorite things: avoiding the use of the word zombie. I don't care if zombie is used. It only bothers me when, like, for instance, in The Walking Dead, they just never. I've never seen that show, but in the comics, I believe they just never say the word zombie. It'll be like, oh, walkers. That's stupid. Or in The Last of Us, they don't call them zombies. They call them infected or whatever they are. Or I was playing Days Gone. They're called like freakers and stuff like that. That's what bugs me. If you occasionally call zombies like The Walking Dead or walking corpses or whatever like that, that's fine. As long as underlying, they're just called zombies. It's just easier. Okay. Thanks for the advice, Floating Skull. Oh, God. Okay. Let's see. Quick combat log, quick loot. How to play. Okay. Pause. Oh, God. Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm supposed to be looking at all these buttons. Oh, crap. Okay. Okay, most of this seems pretty self-explanatory. Okay.
I'm gone.
Okay, I got some bandages. Let's see. Oh boy.
I'm gone.
Door's locked. Oh, right. Let's see. What's chat saying? There's a scalpel. Done. Okay. Alright, you found the scalpel. Now go get those corpses. And don't worry, I'll stay back and provide valuable tactical advice. Maybe you could help. Good advice is hard to come by. You can attack by selecting a weapon from the pressing A. Toggles the attack cursor. Okay, select a weapon. No, that's not what I want. How do I? Okay, wait. Okay. Inventory screen. Here we go. There we go. Okay. So let's see. We've got that. Okay. We don't have any. We don't have the journal yet. Oh, there's the Lady of Pain. Okay. So let's see. Let's attack this poor zombie. This shambling corpse looks like it has been dead for several years. The skin along its forehead is peeled back, revealing its chalk-white skull. Someone has chiseled the number 569 into the exposed bone. I asked it if it has a key. Mort says, Chief, they can't hear you, alright? They're dead. But you're dead and you're talking to me. Yeah, but I'm special. Okay. I'll just attack it. How do I attack? Alright. A. There we go. No, I want... Okay, I guess that one doesn't have it. Okay. Carrying nothing. Okay, last... So this seems to be the last one. Looks like the one with the key. Okay.
Die.
I did it. Let me see. Let me see if I'm missing anything. Chat. Sorry. No, don't do that. Oh wow, that how to play is new to the enhanced edition. I don't remember that. Interesting that they added that. Yeah, I mean that seemed that there were a lot of menus. There's a lot of stuff over here. I mean, if you highlight it, it's not too... not too bad. So, you know, but still, I can't imagine that that is hurting. Let's see, poor zombie, I know. Paid extra for the talking zombie feature. Okay. So let's see. So there's a bunch of corpses in here. Dried blood. Thanks for helping, Mort. Oh, let's see what this is. No, I get that. I already loot that. I can't even remember. What about this? Move it, zombie. Get out of my way.
What's up?
Done.
Hello. Okay, I guess I can't do that. I searched that. Let's see if there's anything over here. Otherwise, we're gonna use that key and get out of here. Time's back. Okay. Why is Mort not walking with me?
Yeah?
Do I have to...
All right.
Oh, okay. Hold on. They did say I can do that. So let me see. Options. Where are my options? Preschool options. Gameplay. Gore. Always run. There we go. I don't know about any of this other stuff, but I will hit always run. So that's better. The door is locked. Do you need the key? Don't I have the key? Select item. Inventory. Quick item, maybe. 755. Ugh. There we go. Hello, Retro Ted rating. Thank you very much. Okay. You can watch me not understand how to... There we go. The door is locked. Don't I have the key? Woo! Hello. Watch me get stuck in this room. Okay, I have the key. The door is locked. What am I doing wrong? Anybody? It's awesome. I hope you're enjoying. This is my first time. Move to the left. Back. Oh, is it this one? Oh. There we go. Thank you very much. Okay. Yeah, boy, I mean, you get out right next to this door, so you'd think that this would be the door, but no. Thank you very much. I would have literally been there until I had to Google it. Let's see. Some advice, Chief. I'd keep it quiet from here on. That's helpful. Let's see. No need to put any more corpses in the dead book than necessary, especially the femmes. Plus, killing them might draw the caretakers here. Okay, let me look at chat. Sorry. Yeah, this is my first time playing, so I typically try and do good guy stuff, so I try not to kill people unnecessarily. I don't know if I'll be able to do total non-violence, but I'm gonna try to do nice stuff. Let's see. I probably should have made my charisma higher then. Let's see. Let's see. Who are the caretakers? They call themselves the Dustmen. You can't miss them. They have an obsession with black and rigor mortis of the face. They're an addled bunch of ghoulish death worshippers. They believe everybody should die. Okay. Sooner better than later. Well, that's the part that's not great. Why do these Dustmen care if I escape? Probably because you're supposed to be dead. Aren't you listening? I said the Dusties believe everybody's got to die. Sooner better than later. You think the corpses you've seen are happier in the dead book than out of it? Let's see. The corpses... Before you said something, if I'm making... where do they all come from? Death visits the plains every day, Chief. I'm not your chief, guy. These shamblers are all that's left of the poor sods who sold their bodies to the caretakers after death. Ooh. Thank you for stopping by and thank you for raiding. Have a good day, Retro Ted. Asking about why I shouldn't kill women. To be chivalrous. Ugh. Okay, so basically talking about hitting on zombies. This is great, Mort. Thank you. Well, alright, you might not be dead, but I am. And from where I'm standing, I wouldn't mind sharing a coffin with some of these fine, sinewy cadavers I see here. Gross. Mort starts clacking his teeth as if in anticipation. Of course, the caretakers would have to part with them first, and that's not likely. Okay, I'll try to remember all that, you gross, weird skeleton head. I assume you're some sort of demi-lich. Look, Chief, it's obvious you're still a little addled after your kiss to death. So I got 2 bits of advice for you. 1, if you got questions, ask me, alright? To speak to party members, select the talk option from the quick menu, then left-click on the party member you wish to speak to. Okay. 2nd, if you're half as forgetful as you seem to be, start writing stuff down. Whenever you come across something that might be important, jot it down so you don't forget. If I had that journal I was supposed to, I'd do it. Start a new one then, Chief. No loss. There's plenty of parchment and ink around here to last you. I'm immediately suspicious of Mort. Use it to keep track of your movements. If you ever start to get cloudy on important things, like who you are, or more importantly, who I am, use it to refresh your memory. Okay, I got it.
Updated my journal.
Okay. Bloodstains, rust, and other remains cover the surface of this metal slab. It is much larger Now, it's much larger than most of the other slabs and is sitting on a platform that allows it to be rotated. Yeah, that's more sus now. Okay, let's see. Okay. Yeah, he's the bad guy, right? We all get what you're doing. Not BioWare. Okay, so I'm not killing these zomboids. Let's look in this thing. Some band-aids. Thank you. Let's look in this thing. Receiving room logbook. Oh, no. Done. So it's inventory. Oh, here we go. Let's see. This huge logbook lists mortuary procedures in tight crabbed. Shouldn't that be cribbed? Or cramped? I've never heard of crabbed script. All shells entering the mortuary are to be delivered to the receiving room and logged with the scribe on duty before being embalmed or it's not my fault. It's not my fault that you picked up a sentient sword that you didn't know was sentient, to be fair. But you did then learn it was sentient, and it's not my fault that you weren't a good enough pirate for the Raven. Don't worry about it. It's not my fault. I've never done anything wrong. Ever. Yeah. Talk to Marley about this pirate thing. I'll miss the Black Chamber's Cutlass because it was fun to do the voice. Let's see. Crabbed writing is a thing. Crabbed writing is written in small letters that are very close together and difficult to read. Okay. Yeah, I just never heard that specific. Again, cramped, cribbed, but never crabbed. But, yeah, okay. She did do a mutiny. Let's see. The records are to be checked. The shell is one of the contracted, and if so, do not prepare the shell. Move the shell into the prep room. Never heard of it either, and you played the game before. Yeah, look. At some point, I'm just going to be skimming through all this stuff. I don't know if that's probably a little hard to read on screen, but. This doesn't look that important, if we're being honest. It's fun lore about what these people do with dead bodies. Great. Be certain that the shell is thoroughly stripped. The faction is not responsible for any possessions lost or stolen. And following this list is thousands of entries of bodies that have been sent to the receiving room. As you flip through the rest of the book, however, you notice the last page has been cut out. That would be where I was. I look in Mort's mouth. Okay. Let me close this. I'll get the hang of these controls. Let's see. Hey, some money. And fist irons. Let's see. Let's open the inventory screen again. There has to be a shortcut for inventory. Is it I by any chance? Let's see. Hey, look at that. Okay. Fist irons. Those are probably good against Skelly Mans. Priests can't use scalpels. Weird. Okay. So, eyeball. This is your eye. Ooh, why is that in my inventory? Okay, so it seems like for now, the metal, the brass knuckles will do a little more damage. Let's see. What the hell was that giant book? Let's go over here. Doll. The scribe looks very old. His skin is wrinkled and has a slight trace of yellow like old parchment. Charcoal gray eyes lie within an angular face, and a large white beard flows down to the front of his robes like a waterfall. His breathing is ragged and irregular, but even his occasional coughing does not slow the scratching of his quill pen. Hello? Mort is not happy. I'm just going to speak to the scribe. He might know something about how I got here. Look, rattling your bone box with Dusty should be the last thing. Before Mort can finish his rant, the scribe begins coughing violently. After a moment or two, the coughing spell dies down, and the scribe's breathing resumes at a ragged wheeze. And we especially shouldn't be caught chatting with sick Dusties. Come on, let's leave. The quicker we get out of this place, before Mort can finish, the scribe's gray eyes flicker to you. The weight of years hangs heavy upon me, Restless One. He places down his quill, but I do not yet count deafness among my ailments. Ooh. Restless One, do you know me? Know you? There's a trace of bitterness in the scribe's voice as he speaks. I have never known you, Restless One. No more than you have known yourself. He is silent for a moment. For you have forgotten, have you not? Okay, well, who are you, dude? As always, the question, and the wrong question, as always. He bows slightly, but the movement suddenly sends him into another bout of coughing. He pauses for a moment, catches his breath. I am Dahl. Well, perhaps...
Updated my journal.
Oh, thanks. Perhaps you can answer some questions for me, Dahl. There's a lot of them. What is this place? You are in the mortuary, Restless One. Again you have come. Before he can finish, Dahl breaks into a fit of coughing. After a moment, he calms himself and his breathing resumes its ragged wheeze. This is the waiting room for those about to depart the shadow of this life. About to? That guy's dead. Dead. Super dead. Super dead. Super dead. Basically dead. Pretty sure I'm dead. Floating skull. Okay, Restless One. Restless is as good a term as any. Dahl draws a ragged breath. Something keeps you here, does it not? Something that must be resolved. Some passion that must be quenched before you can reach the true death. And it's a good, sort of placeholder title for a player character that you can project onto. We could have called you Revan or Commander Shepard, but the Restless One. True death. True death is non-existence, a state devoid of reason, of sensation, of passion. Sounds fun. Dahl coughs, then gives a ragged breath. A state of purity. Yeah, that sounds great, dude. Sounds like Oblivion. Why would you want that? Is it worse than remaining in the shadow of what life once was? I think not. You're fun. Yes, a shadow. You see, Restless One, this life, it is not real. Your life, my life, they are shadows, flickerings of what life once was. It's almost like we're just going through life like it's some sort of game, and we're not even the player characters. This life is where we end up after we die, and here we remain, trapped, caged, until we can achieve the true death. To give a true death to what? Vampires, you gotta burn them. I don't like burning. Stake through the heart will just torporize them. Fire, what else does aggravated damage to vampires? Let's see. What makes you think life isn't real? I'm a program. What makes you think this life is real? Look inside yourself. Do you not feel something lacking? Dahl shakes his head. Why does Dahl look like, I mean, it's hard to tell. He looks like a Dwemer from Elder Scrolls. Like the gross Dwemer you meet in Morrowind, who's all sick and corpulent. I know this game predates that, but this is purgatory. There is only sorrow here, misery, torment, Planescape Torment. These are not the elements that make up life. They are part. Life. They are part of the cage, the bird cage, that traps us in this shadow. Okay, I think your fatalism is... Oh, he's a Githzerai? Oh, okay. He's in... Yeah, this dude is a blast and a half. Is he in like a rotating chair or something? I think your fatalism has gotten the better of you, dude. Dahl shakes his head. Passions carry weight. Oh my god. Write a sad poem in your journal and move on. Passions carry weight. They anchor many to the shadow of life. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, Lady of Pain. As long as one clings to emotion, they will be continually reborn into this life, forever suffering, never knowing the purity of true death. Okay. I see. How does one escape the cycle of rebirth and achieve this true death? Kill your passions. Strip yourself of the need for sensation. When you are truly cleansed, then the cycle of rebirth will end, and you achieve peace. So just be a miserable son of a bitch, and then you just don't have to live anymore. Okay. Dahl sighs. It sounds like a death rattle in his throat. Sorry, it sounds like a death rattle in his throat. Past these shells of ours, past the eternal boundary, lies the peace that all souls seek. The eternal boundary? What's that? The boundary between the shadow of this life and the true death. Oh my god! I feel like we're going in circles. Okay, that we're going in circles. Okay. Tell me more about the mortuary. Let's see. This is where the dead are brought to be interred or cremated. It is our responsibility. It is our responsibility as dustmen to care for the dead, those who have left the shadow of life and walked the path to true death. So, but you animate zombies? I guess if they truly died, they don't need anything anymore. Dahl's voice drops in concern. Your wounds must have exacted a heavy toll if you do not recognize this place. It is almost your home. Okay, we've definitely been here before, and he's definitely talked to us before, right? Anybody else getting that? Like, this isn't the first time we've woken up, maybe? I'm sus of Mort. Okay, ask that. How about the dustmen? We dustmen are a faction, a gathering of those that recognize the illusion of this life. We await the next life and help others on their journey. Okay, well, why do you want me dead? Dahl sighs. It is said there are souls who can never attain the true death. Death has forsaken them, and their names shall never be penned in the dead books. To awake from death as you have done, suggests you are one of these souls. Your existence is unacceptable to our faction. But if I can't ever truly die, then what's the point in killing me? Is that a logical fallacy loop? Doll. If that is your real name. Unacceptable? That doesn't sound good. You must understand, your existence is a blasphemy to them. Many of our faction would order you cremated if they were aware of your affliction. I don't wear affliction t-shirts, dude. Why don't you want to kill me then? Because forcing our beliefs upon you is not just. Cool. Wow. Thank you. Thank you, doll. First thing I've liked that you said. You must give up the shadow of your life on your own. No thanks. Not because we force you to. Doll looks about to break into another coughing jag. Jag. But he manages to hold it in with some effort. Just let it out, but better out than in, bud. As long as I remain at my post, I will protect your right to search for your own truth. Are you, like, in charge? I am a scribe. A cataloger of all the shells that come to the mortuary. Then why is this book missing a page? Doll coughs again. Also, that book's too big. That's unwieldy. That's like in Ravenloft 2, the journal that Strahd has that described as being like 3 feet wide. Let's see. As long as the stream of corpses flows through the mortuary, I shall remain at my post. Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go. You said that I've been here more than once. How is it?
Updated my journal.
Updated my journal. I am the one that catalogs the shells that come to our halls, Restless One. Cough, 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 cough. Then steady myself. Only I see the faces of those that lie upon our slabs. The dark of your existence lies safe with me. Okay. Sigil. Sigil is our fair city, Restless One. Thanks. Wow, great. I have no frame of reference for that. It's like if an Amish person walked into New York City and you just said, New York, it's New York City. It's not helpful. Okay. Tell me about the mortuary. Let's get wounds. Yes, the wounds that decorate your body. Also, I can't stay super late, and we didn't get very far. This game's going to be very talky, but I'll probably be back on Thursday. So, let's see. I can play for a little bit longer. I don't know when. I'm going to stop when my wife comes home. But, let's see. Wounds. Yes, the wounds that decorate your body. They look as if they would have sent a lesser man along the path of the true death. Yeah, can I get some pants, by the way? Oh, totally. I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying it's going to be a lot of me reading dialogue, I think. True death. Yet it seems as if many of them have healed already. Yeah, I'm all stitched together. Dog coughs violently for a moment, then steadies himself. But those are only the surface wounds. Great. Yeah, maybe I should have gone full. If I had known this, I would have gone full Conan the Barbarian with my stats, which is probably, yeah, Conan's OP. Let's see. Yes, the wounds that decorate your body. They look as if they would have sent a lesser man. Oh, I read that already. Only the surface.
Updated my journal.
With what? I speak of the wounds of your mind. You have forgotten much, have you not? Mayhaps your true wounds run much deeper than the scars that decorate your service. Oh no, I'm Wolverine. Doll coughs again, but that is something that only you know of for certain. Okay, cool. Tell me more about the mortuary. Let's see. How did I get here? Doll snorts in contempt, as if he finds the memory repugnant. Your moldy chariot ferried you to the mortuary, Restless One. You would think you were royalty based on the number of loyal subjects that lay stinking and festering upon the cart that carried you. Ooh.
Updated my journal.
Yes, your body was somewhere in the middle of the heap, sharing its fluids with the rest of the mountain of corpses. You have such a way with words, doll. Mort calls everyone Chief, I'll call everyone Bub. Snicked Bub. Dahl breaks into another violent fit of coughing, finally catching his breath minutes later. Minutes later? Jesus. First of all, I love anyone who's constantly coughing as like a character thing for whatever reason. I try and do it occasionally as NPCs, but it's this is better where it's just you describe coughing instead of actually coughing, because that gets annoying after a while. But let's see. Your seneschal, or senescal, it's seneschal. He really definitely needs a cough drop. He's got the croup or the dropsy. Seneschal Farad, that was the name in the journal, was as always pleased to accept a few moldy coppers to dump the lot of you at the mortuary gate. Okay. For sure. Minutes. He's coughing for minutes. And what are you? You're just standing there? Guess he's coughing. Gonna tell me about my seneschal selling, dropping me off for a few coppers. Great. Okay. Okay, who is this Farad? He is a collector of the dead. Dahl draws a ragged breath and then continues. We have such people in our city that scavenge the bodies of those that have walked the path of true death and bring them to us so they may be interred properly. Okay, where can I find this dude? If events persist as they have, Restless One, you have a much greater chance of Farad finding you and bringing you to us again, before you find whatever ooze puddle he wallows in this time. Okay, well, I gotta find him, though. A slight warning creeps into Dahl's tone. Do not seek out Farad, Restless One. But the journal told me to, or my backpack. No, Mort told me to. He said that's what my back read, but I can't see it. I don't have a mirror. Sus. I'm immediately too suspicious of this game just because I'm sure there is a twist in it. And it's also like 30 years old. That's not true. It's not that old. It's like 20 years old. Do not seek out. I am certain it will simply come full circle again. With you none the wiser, and Farad a few coppers richer. I'm only worth a few coppers? It's a bummer. Accept death, Restless One. Do not perpetuate the circle of misery. Okay, but I have to find him.
Updated my journal.
Dahl is silent for a moment. When he finally speaks, he seems to do so reluctantly. I do not know which gutter stone Farad lairs at the moment. Oh, he's got lair actions. But I imagine that he can be found somewhere beyond the mortuary gates, in the hive. Perhaps someone there will know where you can find him. Well, it doesn't sound like you like this dude very much. There are some I respect, Restless One. Dahl takes a ragged breath. Liz is enforcing the no puns rule in chat. Farad is not one of them. He wears his ill repute like a badge of honor and takes liberties with the possessions of the dead. He is a knight of the post, cross-trading filth of the lowest sort. A knight of the post, a thief. Okay. All Farad brings to our walls comes stripped of a little less of their dignity than they possessed in life. Farad takes whatever he may pry from their stiffening fingers. Okay, did he take anything from me? Dahl pauses, considering. Most likely. Are you missing anything? Especially anything of value? His voice dips as he frowns. Not that Farad would take anything. Not that Farad would take exception to anything he wasn't physically grafted to your body. And sometimes even that's not enough for his greedy mind. A journal. If it was any value, then it was likely in Farad's hands. Okay, I already know that. Okay, I had some other questions. Oh boy, I think that was all just from what is this place? How did I get here? No, okay, we did that. How did I get here? Other questions. Okay, here we go. Can you tell me how to get out of here? Cross trade. Knights of the Post. Darling.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
What the?
Try tapping above to edit.
No, Siri, what are you doing? I was doing my Shemeshka voice, Siri. Anyway, what was I saying? The front gate, darling. The front gate is the most obvious exit, but they will not let anyone other than dustmen pass. Dahl breaks into another ragged cough, then continues. One of the guides by the front has a key to it, but it is unlikely he will open it for you unless you are extremely persuasive. I have a 14 charisma, thank you. Okay, I had some other questions. Do you know who I am?
Updated my journal.
I know scant little of you, Restless One. I know little more of those that have journeyed with you. I'm going to have to sneak around. I'm going to have to talk their keys off. That works. I know little more of those that have journeyed with you and who now lie in our keeping. That's not good. So everybody who's in my party is going to die too. It's just some sort of vicious cycle. Rad. I ask that you no longer ask others to join with you. Oof. Where you walk, so walks misery. Let your burden be your own. Man.
Updated my journal.
Do you know the woman's corpse interned in the memorial hall below? I had thought that she had traveled with you in the past. Dahl looks like he is about to start coughing again, but then catches his breath. Am I mistaken? Where? Northwest Memorial Hall on the floor below us. Check the beers there. Her name should be on one of the memorial plaques. Mayhap that will revive your memory. I don't remember ever traveling with a woman. Dahl makes no response. He simply stares. Mayhap I will go find her. What do you do here? I am a scribe, a cataloger of all the shells. Do we know that again? Yeah, we've definitely done these before. So let's see. I had some other questions. You sound ill. What's up, dude? What's up with you and all your sick? I am close now to the true death, and you sound it, Restless One. It will not be long before I pass beyond the eternal boundary and find peace I have been seeking. I tire of this mortal sphere. Yeah, I can see why. Dahl gives a ragged sigh. The plains hold no more wonders for such as I. Well, maybe I can help. I do not wish to live forever nor live again, Restless One. I could not bear it. Okay, well, that's it. I gotta go. As you turn to leave, Dahl speaks. Know this. I do not envy you, Restless One. To be reborn as you would be a curse that I would not bear. You must come to terms with it. At some point, your path will return you here, when you start a new game. Dahl coughs, the sound rattling in his throat. It is the way of all things of flesh and bone. then perhaps we'll meet again, my dude. And with that, I must save. Start a new save. Please enter. That's fine. Oh, good cough. With that, I'm going to call it quits for tonight. But I am here. Let me mute this. Oh, weird. It muted. Oh, only because I clicked out of it. Okay. I'm going to call it quits for this evening. I'm going to probably play this again Thursday, and follow on Twitter at LaughINNDragon. I'm probably going to try and do this for about an hour every Tuesday and Thursday for the rest of the summer, and then maybe in the fall it might change. But I am going to try and keep playing this until I finish, and then if we enjoyed it, we'll try it again with a different thing. We don't have to click through all of Dahl's a billion dialogue options. But that's it. Enjoying myself so far. Thank you all for joining. Thank everyone in chat. Thank you so much. Tomorrow is the first episode of Gracefall. And if you didn't check out our episode 0, it's on our YouTube right now. So please check it out. Have a great day. Be safe. Be kind. And enjoy your evening. Bye. No. There we go.